Jesus' voice sounds like a multitude. At Revelation chapter 1, verse 15, in the latter end part, John, a disciple of Jesus Christ, who's seeing Jesus in this vision, is pointing out a detail about how Jesus sounds, how his voice sounds. And it reads, John says, and his voice was like the sound of many waters. End quote. So John is identifying that the voice of Jesus in heaven, after he was resurrected, has a sound of a multitude, a deep layered sound voice. And John chose to illustrate, explaining the layers of how, or John chose to illustrate in a way where we can understand in human terms how a multitude voice would sound. And he chose the example of many waters. So it's pointed out how Jesus, it says, his voice was like the sound of many. Many is the key word. So his voice was like the sound of many, like a multitude. And he then says waters. So this whole video is just pointing out one point, that Jesus has a voice that sounds like a multitude. And John chose to illustrate, explaining that by saying his voice sounded like a multitude of many waters. I mean, Jesus' voice was like the sound of many waters. Many is the key word, though. Many means more than one. Deep layered, a deep layered voice. That's the key. A deep layered voice.